All right, let's talk about crypto wallets. Getting into crypto can seriously feel like you've just been handed the keys to a spaceship, but with zero instructions. And nothing, I mean nothing, is more intimidating than that whole idea of a crypto wallet. It's your first big step, and it feels like the one place you could make a just catastrophic mistake. Well, today we're going to demystify the whole thing. We're going to turn that fear into confidence. Let's dive in. And this, right here, this is the heart of it. A crypto wallet gives you this incredible, almost unheard of power, the power to literally be your own bank. But, with great power comes great responsibility. It's like having a remote control for all your money, but, and this is a big but, there is no undo button. If you get it right, you unlock a new kind of financial freedom. If you get it wrong, well, making sure that doesn't happen is exactly why you're here. So to really get this right, we have to start with a totally new way of thinking about it. I want you to forget everything you think you know about a wallet, like that leather thing in your back pocket. The single best way, the only way to really get it, is to think of a crypto wallet as a special kind of web browser. A browser for your money. Okay, now this is the part that trips almost everyone up, and it is a huge distinction. Your crypto, your actual coins, they are not in your wallet. They just aren't. Your coins live on the blockchain, this giant global public record book. All the wallet does is hold your secret keys, which are kind of like your password. It's the key that proves you own those coins and gives you the power to actually use them. Look, think of it this way. You use a web browser, like Chrome or Safari, to look at websites that live on servers all around the planet, right? Well, in the exact same way, you use a crypto wallet to look at your balance, which lives on the blockchain. The wallet is just your secure window, your portal into that world. It just pings the blockchain and says, hey, what's the balance for this address? And then shows it to you. That's it. So now that we've wrapped our heads around what a wallet actually is, the next question is obvious. Which one should you pick? You're going to see hundreds of different apps and devices out there. And yeah, it can feel totally overwhelming. But here's a little secret. Pretty much every single one of them boils down to one simple trade-off. It's all about convenience versus security. And really, it's this simple. On one side, you've got hot wallets. These are basically software, like an app on your phone or an extension in your browser. They're always connected to the internet, which makes them super convenient for everyday stuff. Think of it like your checking account. On the other side, you have cold wallets. These are actual physical devices, kind of like a little USB stick that you keep offline. They're way less convenient, but because they're not online, they are vastly more secure. That's your savings. And let's be really clear about this. If you're just starting out, downloading a reputable wallet app onto your phone is probably the way to go. And that is perfectly fine. It's a fantastic way to get your feet wet and learn the ropes with smaller amounts of money. You do not need to run out and buy a hardware device on day one. Okay. You've picked a wallet app, you're installing it, you are now about to enter what is, and I am not exaggerating, the single most critical 60 seconds of your entire crypto journey. This is the moment. This is when you get your master key. So as you create your new wallet, it's going to show you a list of 12 words. Sometimes it's 24. This is your seed phrase, your recovery phrase. This is the whole shebang. You have to follow these steps. No shortcuts. Get a real pen and a real piece of paper. Write the words down, number them 1 through 12, and double check the spelling. Then you need to hide that piece of paper somewhere really, really safe, somewhere it won't get lost or destroyed. And you know what's even more important? What not to do. Do not, under any circumstances, create a digital copy of these words. Don't screenshot it because that could get backed up to the cloud. Don't save it in your Notes app because malware could find it. Don't email it to yourself. Any digital record of this phrase just completely destroys the whole point of having an offline backup. I need you to let this sink in. This 12-word phrase, it is your money. It's not a password to your money. It is the money. It's the master key that can recreate your entire wallet on any device anywhere in the world. There's no customer support number to call if you lose it. There's no password reset button. The responsibility is 100% on you, which is, it's both terrifying and incredibly empowering. All right, so you've did it. You've got your wallet set up, your seed phrase is tucked away safely. But then comes the next wave of anxiety, actually sending crypto for the first time. You look at those addresses, they're just this long jumble of random characters, and the fear of making a typo is very, very real. But don't worry, there's a simple little pro-level habit for this. We have all been there. You're just staring at the screen. Your finger is hovering over that send button. You're triple checking an address that looks like absolute gibberish. You start asking yourself, what if I copied it wrong? What if just one character is off? That money could just poof, disappear into the void forever. The solution? It's this simple. $5. This little $5 bill is your insurance policy. This is the secret to what we call the test send. So here's how it works. Before you send that big, scary, important amount of money, you first send a tiny, insignificant amount, like $5, to that exact same address. Then you wait. You just wait for that little transaction to show up safely in the other wallet. Once you see it arrive, you know with 100% certainty that the address is correct. And now you can go back and send the rest with complete peace of mind. So let's just pull this all together. If you walk away with nothing else, please remember these 4 things. Number 1, the mental model. A wallet is just a browser. Number 2, your seed phrase is your money's master key. Treat it like a brick of solid gold. Number 3, hot wallets are for spending, cold wallets are for saving. Use the right tool for the job. And finally, the golden rule. Always, always, always do a small test send to any new address. You see, all that fear around crypto wallets, it just comes from the unknown. But now you know the rules of the game. You have the right way to think about it, you have the critical security steps, and you have the practical safety habits. The power is finally in your hands. So the only question left is, are you ready to use it?